All right. So we are officially in day 52 of 60 days. I have like a small kettlebell at 8 kilogram, and then what is this guy, 12, and then a couple 10. So, something kind of mid to light to grab from. Some things are going to be weighted, but if you don't want to be weighted at all, you don't have to be. But we're going to kind of try to set back this week so we have tons of energy for next week. Put the soles or the big toes together and your knees wide. We're going to sit back. We're going to take about 4 or 5 really deep focused breaths, just kind of try to calm the nervous system a little bit and get ourselves prepared to focus on where we're at right now. So just put your forehead on the ground if you can. Stretch your arms out in front of you and take deep focused breaths. Really deep in and really deep out. Take a couple more. All right, last inhale and last exhale. And then come up to your hands and knees. And we're going to do a little sway side to side. So just shift those hips to the right, shift the hips to the left, to the right, and to the left. So get some movement in that low back, that lumbar spine, and you kind of feel a stretch to the outside of your glute. Contract deep through that core, your abdomen. All right, and then level off, and we'll take a few cat-cows. So inhale, push your chest forward. Really focus on pushing your shoulder blades down the spine. Let your tailbone push up toward the sky. And then exhale, round. Push into the ground. Pull your belly button up tight into your spinal column. Feel some heat in the core, and then reverse it. Inhale, push the chest forward. Exhale, and round. We're just going to do one more. Inhale, push forward. Open that chest, slide shoulder blades down. Exhale, and round. Okay, curl your toes under, walk your hands back, and let's just go ahead and come all the way up to standing. Take your left arm up and just lean over the body, get some opening again in that side. And then hit up the other side. Take those deep inhales and exhales as you're moving along. We're going to go one more each side. And then today we are going to work on trying to get through our 4 rounds again of 10. We did fantastic last week. I think we can hit it up again. So the first set is the whole day is going to definitely require core, but it's going to be a little bit of a sneaky core. So take it as it comes. Make sure that that's just kind of the framework and the foundation that you're working from is that core. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is a halo. Okay, so a halo is where you're taking weight, or if you don't have weight or don't want to hold weight, that's fine. You're just drawing a halo around the head. So taking that circle, we're going to go 10 one way and 10 the other. And then after that, we're going to do a good morning. So a good morning is traditionally kind of a weight room warm up. You would hold a heavy bar on your back. So you can take 2 weights, or again, you can do no weight, just interlace your hands behind your head, and you basically hit up a deadlift stance, but the weight is going to be much higher, and you're pushing from there. So it's a lot more work for your core and the upper back. So I'm going to just hinge mine here. You can also take a weight behind the head like this, or you can interlace your hands behind the head. And then we're going to do a lunge under and a knee tuck. So if you have a dumbbell, it'll kind of look like this. We'll take a step back lunge. You're going to pass your weight underneath your leg and then lunge the knee up. Pass it back, lunge it up. So we'll go 10 each side. And the tuck under just helps you get kind of that range. And then that's it for our first round. If the halo over your head doesn't work very well for you, getting your weight up that high, then I would recommend taking a figure 8. So hit back and just figure 8 that kettlebell between the legs. That'll still get your core. All right, let's get going. Set up that stance, grab your core, chest tall, circle that weight right around the head. There's 2. Get your elbows up nice and high. So remember, the biggest thing here is to work from the core. So think about creating a lot of space between each disc. Slide the shoulder blades down. If you're doing your figure 8, your hips will kind of shift side to side. But for our halos, we want to keep them still. Okay, reverse your direction. Get one elbow up, then the other. That's it. Think about pulling your chest as high off the rib cage as you can. Can you pull your belly button back towards your spinal column anymore? 7, 8. Good for mobility in the shoulders as well. 9 and 10. Perfect. Okay, we're going to hit up that good morning. So you can interlace hands behind the head, put a couple weights on your shoulders, grab through that core, send your hips back, knees are soft, pop to the top, get those glutes. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, really focusing on that core. Feel like your heels are digging into the ground. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you do that step back, lunge under. Okay, so we'll stay on the same leg for 10. Tuck it under, knee comes up. Here's 2, 3. Good. Find that core for balance. That front knee stacks right on top of the heel. Chest tall, core strong. And 10. Okay, other side. 4. Drive through that heel. 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job. Back to our halo. Grab whatever you were using for that, core strong or your figure 8s. Here we go. Circle around or thread through those legs. Here's 6. Get one elbow up really high, then the other. Last one, 10, and then reverse. This is super good for that upper back, that shoulder girdle. You guys in your figure 8s are probably feeling your glutes as well. It's good. Keep those hips set. Here's 8. Tighten that core a little more. 9 and 10. Okay, hit up those good mornings. More core, more glutes. Ready, set, and go. If you have a bar, use it. As you hinge forward, feel that belly button. Grab back toward your spine, even deeper. Use those glutes to thrust up. Shoulders back and down. 8, 9, 10. All right. Back to the lunge tucks. Shoulders back, chest tall. Thread it under, kick it up. 4. Use that core to lift the knee. 8, 9, 10. Okay, other way. Pass it under, tuck it up. 4, try to keep flexion on that thigh. 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, step 3. Halos, here we go. Bring it around. Just a low grade heart rate by now. Little bit of heat. Just enough. Feel the body working, functioning. But we're not killing ourselves yet. 7, 8, 9. Set in that core and then reverse. Hold that core super strong. There's 5, 7, 8. Keep that chest lifted off the rib cage. Set in that core. And there's 10. Okay. Good mornings. Here we go. Hinge forward. Hit it up. Focus on that core. Press through those hamstrings and glutes. Nice work. 9 and 10. All right. Hit up those lunges. Ready, go. 1. Tuck it in. 6. How high can you get that knee? And 10. Here we go. If I really focus on what's going on with that tucking knee, I get a lot more in my core. I think that's when I lose count though too. Keep powering through that heel. 9 and 10. Okay, it's our final set. 4th one's going to be the kicker today. If you can, try to remember which way you went in second and choose that direction the first. Here's 3, 5. Your stance is important. 8. Okay, let's reverse. Feel more in the core, so force the core to take the load. 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. Okay, hit up our good mornings. Chest tall, core strong. Line those toes and knees. Hinge forward, press. How much can you tuck that belly in? Your range is up to you. Trying to get our chest fairly close to the ground though, as far as parallel to the ground. Here's 7. Reach that chest tall off the rib cage. Last one. All right. Hit up those lunges. Step it back. Tuck it up. 2, 3. Here's 7. Good. Nice tight knee tuck. 9, 10. Step it back and tuck it up. 2. Get a long back lunge. Give yourself space to get range. That knee on top of the heel. 6, 8, 9, and 10. All right. First set done. Great work. Okay, next up, this set It's going to go real fast. So again, it's for the core, as long as we're focusing there. I'm going to use my mid kettlebell. You can hold 2 weights or 1 weight, whatever. But we're going to do a balance kind of set. So one leg will hold your balance, and then the other one's going to move. So let's say I would hold right hand kettlebell, left leg is going to find the balance. You're going to hinge forward, and you're lifting and lowering the back leg. So we'll go 10. We're going to stay on the same leg. So then hold your bell to the side, and you're going to go lateral extensions. Okay, and then we're going to go to the front. Hold your bell at your chest or weights. You're going to lift up in the front. Okay, so we'll go 10 of all of those, and then we'll repeat on the other side for 4 rounds. All right. So if you want to hold 2 weights, that's fine too, depending on what you have. Okay, so if your left hand holds the weight, your right leg is going to balance, and then we're going to kick forward. So you're finding a little forward hinge. Here's 2. Knee is soft. You're wanting to burn out the supporting leg. You're finding isometric contractions through the rest of the body. You got to hold and flex within those movements. And 10. So now you would switch your hand. I'm going to go right hand kettlebell, left leg lateral lift. 2, 3. Flex the foot. Make sure you're getting the abductor outside top of that lifting leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel that oblique as well. Hold up in front, lift in front of you. 2, awesome. 3, should feel burn in the supporting leg and core to lift that leg. 8, 9, 10. Right hand holds the weight, left leg on the ground. Now we're lifting the right leg. 2, 3, try to level off your hips, level off your upper back. 7, 8, 9, 10. Left hand holds the bell, right leg goes up. 2, out to the side. Depending on how much energy you have, how heated you are right now, and how much you want to work, feel free to grab more weight. 9 and 10. Hold it in the front and extend in front. 2. Soft knee on the supporting leg. Pull that toe back. 6. Chest tall. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Going back. Left hand, right leg, hinge forward, kick up. This is set 2. Left leg's kicking up. Feel the pull of that weight pulling you forward. And you have to support it with the core. 8, 9, 10. Okay, right leg is still holding support. Left leg lateral extension. 4. How high can you get that leg? Where's that core? 9, 10. Hold it up high. 2. Think of this like a plank or a dead bug. How you have to really self-contract to get the heat. And we want that same thing here. I'm sweating way more than I thought I would be, but it feels good. Means we're contracting. Okay. Right hand holds the weight, left foot on the ground, kick it back. Focus that core. You'll have to work more the lower the chest gets to the ground. 9 and 10. Left hand holds the weight, Right leg kicks out. Feel that oblique. 5, 6. Make sure your knee is soft on the supporting leg. 9, 10. Hold it up. Kick in front. This is so good for those hip joints too. All those ranges of motion. 6. Contract that quad. Pull through the core. 9 and 10. Okay, right leg holds the weight. Left hand holds the bell. Hinge forward. Now we're back on that left leg moving. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Switch your bell. Kick laterally. 3, 4, 5. Check your toe. Mine was crooked. Don't get moving too fast. 8, 9, 10. Lock in that core. Flex to that quad. 2, 3, 4. Try not to displace that hold, that weight from your supporting leg. 8, 9, 10. Okay, right leg's moving. Right hand holds the bell, hinge forward. Left leg is supporting. Balance off those hips. Focus on what you're using. 8, 9, 10. Hopefully you've noticed the work isn't actually in the moving leg. It's in everything else that's going on. Chest tall. Where's your belly button? Drag it in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Go in front. 2, 3. Slide those shoulder blades back and down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that belly contract as you lift. And 10. Okay, last round. Right leg is still. Left leg lifts behind. 2, 3, 4. Find that stability. 7. Level off those hips. 10. Should feel strong in that lower back and upper back. All right, lift through that side. 5. If you ever wanted to make it harder, you could lift overhead. Woo! Just if. 8, 9, 10. At the chest. 2, 4. Notice what's going on. 7, 8, 9. Keep that stack. Hips over the heels. Okay, right leg is going up. Right hand holds the bell. 2, 3. This is it, our last round. 5. Level those hips. 7. Slide the shoulder blades down the spine. 9, 10. Kick to the side. Again, if you want to lift the bell overhead, go for it. I was kind of losing range there. 7, there it is. 8. Got to grab in that oblique to lift the leg. I'm going to go one more because I kind of cheated one. Okay, now I can't remember. Leg goes up in front. Woo. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Fun little round. Okay, we have our last set is a quick core set. We're going to see what all we can get through. We have 10 tick-tocks, 10 side plank hip dips, and a knee drop. okay? So up at the top, if you're not doing a plank, I'm going to have you stand and do a twisting crunch here, okay? You can hold your weight again and do an oblique crunch here, and then I want you to do a march and tuck, okay? So those are your 3 alternates. Everybody else, if you're doing a plank, join me on the ground, and we're going to go 10 tick-tocks each side. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2. Otherwise, you're doing a standing crunch, cross crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now open onto one side. You're doing a standing oblique crunch or a hip dip. 1, 2. Stack shoulders, stack hips. Feel that oblique. 6, 7, 8. Drag the front of the belly in tight. Rotate through center. Hit your other side. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Face the front. You're either doing a knee tuck march or just a knee drop. It's not super intense, but it'll still build that core. Shoulders hover up over your forearms. 6. Keep your tailbone tucked. 8, 9. Good work. And 10. Okay, tick-tock, side to side. Try to go straight into it, or you're doing a standing twisted crunch. 4, 7, 8. Tuck that belly. 9, 10. Okay, open onto one side. Hit your oblique hip dips. Push it up nice and high. 3, 4, 7. Here's 10. Other side. Keep that shoulder over your elbow. Push it up nice and high. Fantastic job. Great range. 8, 9, 10. Okay, then the knee march or your standing knee tuck. 2, 3. Grab that belly. We've got it. 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's go one more round. We won't get our 4th, but we can get a 3rd. 3, 4. 8, 9, 10. Then on the side, do a standing oblique crunch or your hip dips. 4. Try to keep the top leg straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Woo. Drop and lift. Get that full range. 4, 8. Use the oblique to lift. 10. Your knee drop or your standing march. Keep that solid plank. 5, 6. Come on. 8, 9, and 10. Woo. All right. Open your knees, hinge back. Stretch here with me, or if you really want to get that 4th round, feel free to go for it. Okay, take that left leg forward, leave your right leg back. Let that right hip flexor stretch, kind of hinge your hips to the right and the left. Get some movement through that low spine, lumbar spine. All right. And then let's hinge back and get your hamstring. Drop that left hip, pull the chest toward the toe. And then let's go ahead and take a little mini twist here as well. So if you can touch the ground, or you can put your hand on one of your weights or a wall or a stool if you need the ground to be lifted, then just open your right arm up to the side, slide those shoulder blades down, lift high. And then we're going to go to that other side. Plant your right hand and lift the left. And then let's switch the legs. So bring your right leg forward, left leg back. Get that left hip flexor. And then again, if you want to kind of shift your hips around, go for it. Keep pulling that chest up off the rib cage. So think about your posture even when you're stretching. Make small adjustments so you get your stretch where you want it. Okay, hinge back. Plant your right hand and open the left. Push the chest forward. Feel those shoulders rotate back and down. Now plant your left hand. Rotate to the right. Ooh, I feel a lot more in my calf when I do this. Feels good. All right, plant both hands, come up to standing. Hit up your forward fold. Stretch there, let the weight of your body pull you forward. All right,